Alright guys, new video, and in this video today guys, we are talking about a video that is going viral lately, and it's pretty deep. It's this kid who actually smashes his PC thinking that a popular YouTuber, MrBeast, has just donated him $5,000. So, I mean, is that normal to you guys? Have you guys ever gone and just grabbed your beautiful PC? I know that you love setting it up, you get everything you want in there, you get it looking fresh, looking clean, you show it off to your buddies, and then you think, no, I'm going to put it in my bath. I'm just going to get the water running, a nice temperature, and then I'm just going to chuck it in the bath, and I'm going to have my mum film me do it. So this is pretty much the details of this video. I'm not shitting you. The kid's mum, it has to be the mum. I'm almost positive it's the mum, because it sounds like a girl's behind the camera, films her son, and also eggs him on. Just eggs him on to break his PC. So in this video, we're going to talk about how maybe there should be an age limit to who's on. I mean, there is, but let's be more realistic. There should be more age limits for certain things. And also, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a history lesson into my life about how I also kind of did something along these lines. So it's a good little story, so hopefully you guys stick around. But as I do in every video, guys, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you two facts. That's right, two facts. One is true and one is false. And if you stay to the end of the video, you will find out which one is true and which one is false. So, fact number one. The average user spends 106 minutes per day watching content on Twitch. That's about an hour and 45 minutes each day. So I thought I'd make the facts about Twitch this one, since that's what's based around today. So the second fact is the company is actually, it was named after one of their employees, Arthur Twitch. So Arthur was this young little lad, and he loved playing video games. Every time he got a kill in any game he played, he did a massive twitch and he'd fall over. They kind of laughed at him, which was kind of mean. So to make it up for him, they named everything after him, named it Twitch. They had to get rid of the Arthur part, but everything else seemed to add up. So yeah, that's the two facts. If you stay to the end of the video, you will find out which one is true and which one is false. But let's get into it. So, do you like breaking things? Do you like smashing your personal possessions in hopes that you might get something better? Well, this is what happened to this young lad, this little boy. And I'm calling him a little boy because he is a little boy. He definitely is below 10. He have to be. He's very young, and he was on Twitch. He was streaming to about 15 people. Well done, lad. Well done. I've streamed on Twitch and I only got about 3-4 views. So you're doing well. You're doing better than me. So you can hold on to that one. But he was streaming. And then someone came into the chat called MrBeast. Now, the real MrBeast was not this person. Was not. And this guy typed in the chat, donated $6,000 or something along those lines. He typed it in the chat. He didn't actually donate anything. He just typed it in the chat. And this young lad completely believed it. He fell hook, line, and sinker, thought it was him. And this guy trolled him into thinking that if he went and broke his PC live on live stream, that he would buy him a brand new $5,000 PC. Now here's the thing, guys. When this happens, a normal, reasonable, more adult would understand that this is a troll, and even a 15, 16-year-old would go, hang on, no, I got this. But this was a young child, and I think Twitch even has an age limit where to stream. I swear, I think it's like 15. I could be wrong. I know it's younger, because there was a kid that a guy called Courage used to play Fortnite all the time with. I think it was Connor, and he couldn't actually have his own Twitch account because he was too young. And this kid shouldn't have had his own Twitch account. Let's be real. He was too young, too naive, and he saw this and then went and proceeded to film breaking his own PC. And what shocks me the most is that behind the camera is the mum. It's the mum going, oh, got to break the PC. No, you got to unplug it, and we've got to put it in the bath. And then she's filming her son carrying, pretty much, think of it, it was a $1,500 PC. So think of him holding a stack and a half, just a fat stack and a half. And he's got that, and he's just about to throw it in the bath. And the mum's going, no, you got, like, the PC's in the bath. I shit you not. And the mum goes, no, you got to put some soap on it as well. The parent did not help in this situation at all. And one of the main points here is, kids are too young for certain things. Now, I know that sounds like silly the way I just genuinely said it, but it's true. There is an age limit for these things because of this. So, I'm going to give it a perfect example of one of a story from what I did and how stupid I was as a kid. When I was a kid and got my first laptop, I think I was like 12 at school or whatever. I was very young. And one of those pop-up ads came. Well, you know how it says, like, you've just won this gift card, you've won a laptop, or you've just spin this wheel, or there's local single hot girls in your area, and they want you. And definitely fell for that one a bit too many times, but still fell for that one. But there was one where it said you just won a laptop. And little old me, being young, naive, new to the internet, and new to having a laptop, thought I won. Now, here's the thing. Kids that are young and naive to having a laptop, internet, desktop, whatever, they're just as knowledgeable as their older parents who have never had this as well. It's just the parents are more mature. So they know just as much as the kid. So if the kid says, no, look at this, I've won a laptop and all looks legit, a lot of parents believe it. So when I thought I won a laptop, I ran and told my dad, and being the smart man he was, he looked, squinted, got his glasses, and then went, holy shit, you have won a laptop. Oh my god, I'll go get my bank card. And so it didn't help the situation at all. Didn't work out for me. And then thank God my mum came home in time, and she was a bit savvy with it, and she stopped us. I think we got the first and last name in our details, and we started filling out. And then when the credit card part came, mum came home and sorted that out. But I know what it's like to be a kid and be naive on the internet, thinking everything's new, and you fall for all this stuff. So I get that this kid fell for it, but he shouldn't have been streaming. He's too young. He's way too young. And it sucks too, because as a kid, you don't want to hear that. You really don't. You just want to go, no, fuck, I want to do these fun things. Like, I want to drive. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to upload to YouTube. I want to do all these things. But you can't because you're too young. And as you get older, you really understand why there is an age limit for these things. And I think this kid was just too young to be streaming on Twitch. And he kind of paid for it. MrBeast, actually, the YouTuber who is very popular, he replied to all this and he said, listen, for some reason, when people have money, a lot of people on Twitter just expect someone like that to pay for the kid's new computer, which is ridiculous. If someone just has money, it doesn't mean that they can just throw it around whenever. But he said, no, listen, I'm not buying this kid a new PC, because if I do that, it's going to start the trend of people breaking things and trying to expect me to pay for them, which is it's a perfect point. It makes sense. There needs to be an age limit for certain things, and this kid really can't be that upset. It's kind of his fault. It's going to be a good life lesson, to be honest. I mean, there is an age limit on Twitch. I need to find it out. But he shouldn't have been on there. He shouldn't have been streaming. It's plain and simple. So I think this is going to be a good life lesson for him. It's just a shame about, that troll got him good. I mean, that troll got him real fucking good. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you with the facts that you've been waiting for. So the true fact and the false fact. Here we go. The true fact is that the average user spends 106 minutes per day watching content on Twitch. That is true. So that is 100% true. That is, it's probably gone up as Twitch is getting more and more popular. And the false fact is, no, Twitch was not named Twitch after a young lad called Arthur Twitch who had a Twitch. I'm hope it wouldn't be. That'd be like a minor insult. But anyway, guys, hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll fuck. And I'll see you later.